We're live,
Hello.
and we are just getting out of Alien Covenant.
So this is our review for Alien Covenant, which opens this weekend. And first we're going to do a spoiler-free review, and then we're going to do a spoiled review.
But don't worry, when people drop in, we'll get notified, so we'll give them a little fair warning. Oh, we have a few people in the room already. So we are just getting out of Alien Covenant, and we are giving our spoiler-free Alien Covenant review. And why don't you get started and tell them what are your thoughts?
So
here?
I would say that this is probably the third best Alien film.
Third best Alien film with Alien in the title.
With
for me.
Alien,
I
which would be
think.
the fourth.
See, I'm in the minority here, but I actually kind of like Prometheus, and I think Prometheus was a little bit better than.
I would say it's almost on par with Prometheus.
It's about on par with Prometheus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And overall, the movie was enjoyable. It was nice to see another Alien film, and it was nice to see a Ridley Scott Alien film in this lifetime. And I did enjoy it. However, there were some problems with this film.
There were definitely quite a few problems with this film. Now, I will. We're still in spoiler-free territory here. But I will give a shout out to James Franco's performance. It was kind of a standout, and a lot of people didn't even know he was in this movie.
James Franco was in this movie.
He's in the credits. This is no spoiler here, and he surprised me with his performance tonight. So I do want to mention the James Franco performance in this movie.
James Franco.
Yeah.
So a movie's always better if it has an alien, a zombie, or a Franco in it, and this had an alien and a Franco.
Wow.
Yeah.
Double whammy.
It was
Boom.
good.
Whammy.
So overall, I think that again, it was nice to see it. However, that said, now we're going to get into spoiler territory. There were some problems with it. Primarily, and I'm not going to spoil it too hard, but
we're gonna keep it a little light. So if you must turn off the audio, we're going to talk a little bit about spoilers here, but we'll go light.
And Justin's going to have a sip of grass soda.
Grass soda. Okay.
That was for you, folks.
Thank you. Are you going to have a sip too?
No.
So, a couple things.
The primary was this. The biggest problem with this movie is that there was a twist towards the end that I saw coming right towards the middle of the film, and it was so obvious and so blatant,
painfully obvious,
that I was really actually, it distracted me from enjoying the film. And the trouble is that the story structure of this particular movie was a little lacking. I mean, one of the problems I have with sequels, especially sequels that take a long...
It's a prequel sequel.
Yeah, it's a prequel sequel type thing. But when you have this much time and energy, and there's been years between sequels, you would think you would come up with something a little bit better. Now, there were some interesting components to it. That said, and a lot of this stuff was already given away in the previews if you saw it. However, that said, I do feel that this one particular twist that they put was just jarringly bad, and it did kind of poke holes in the rest of the movie for me.
Yeah, and I would agree with you on that. So we don't want to go into full details here, but it was distracting, and I had to bring it up at the end. I'm like, really? Really? Now the other thing, I'm a practical effects guy, and there's a lot of CGI in this movie.
A lot of CG.
Again, that's another distraction for me. So I don't even when they throw in like I think with Alien, less is more.
Yeah.
And when you have to show the alien moving around in CG and doing all this, I thought it was kind of poor. So I would give the movie a B-. It's still worth checking out. It's probably the best. Well, this might be Guardians of the Galaxy is pretty solid.
Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty good, although I know several people who did not like it, including
my wife. My wife was very anti-Guardians of the Galaxy too.
Yeah, which is astounding.
She's a vocal critic.
Yeah.
Very vocal.
I hope you had words.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So
she didn't tell me because it was my birthday when we went to see it, so she held her opinion back until the day after my birthday, and then she just laid into it.
Guardians of the Galaxy, in my opinion, was far. But if you have your spending dollars, you want like Alien or Guardians, I would definitely do Guardians if you're a sci-fi buff. But overall, there were some enjoyable things. I would say if you have a cheap theater in your town, I would wait until it gets to the cheap theater. That's Aliens.
And we're big. I mean, we're big Alien fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a little bit of a letdown.
I'll put it to you this way: there were things that were distracting. Let's just take Danny McBride for instance, because when Danny McBride's on the scene, whenever he's shown on camera, you can't help but think that's Danny McBride.
And basically, he plays
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride playing Danny McBride. It's like this is the end. He's just playing himself. It's just a kind of a version of himself.
I was expecting him to turn around and do a full Kenny Powers any moment.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I would have loved the Kenny Powers.
I would have loved a little more Kenny Powers out of Danny McBride. But overall, I would say if you're going to go see this movie, don't go in with high expectations. It's an alien film.
Yeah.
There's some interesting things.
I mean, it says Alien right there in the title.
It does. There was no
right
there was no lying in the advertising.
Yeah, I mean, and you'll see an alien. You've seen the trailer. You've already seen one of them.
They did expand the universe a little bit, and I have mixed feelings about that because one of the beautiful things about the first Alien film was that here you have these people. They find this ship. And there's no explanation for like what's going on here. There's no backstory. They're just kind of in this situation, and I really liked that. I liked the mystery. I liked the mystery of aliens and what was happening there. This kind of tells the story a little bit more of the architects. It definitely is a continuation. So a lot of the mysteries are cleared up about where the aliens came from.
Almost too much.
Yeah.
So, and there's definitely some glaring plot holes as well, and we're not going to go into spoiler territory. We want to keep it clean here, but glaring plot holes.
Yeah. So, and from a script structure standpoint, one of the problems also was that
and that's what sequels do.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot of character development in all of this. We're introduced to a ton of characters in the very beginning, and knowing that they're all going to get killed off, and they do one by one. But, there's no real emotion behind any of it. When someone gets killed off, it feels like they put some plot devices in there. Now, this isn't giving anything away, but, basically the ship is going to colonize another planet, and it's populated with couples. So they can start kind of a new Earth colony. So
they've shown that in the trailers and in the prologues that have been released ahead of time. So this has nothing to do with spoiler territory.
And that was basically a way.
Ryan McGowney joined. Look at that.
Hello, Ryan.
If he's still here.
That was basically a way to show I guess some sort of connection with people when they died. Someone's wife died or someone's husband died. And but it didn't we didn't get to know the characters enough to really care one way or another.
Yeah, they did not do a good job of character development,
right.
And I mean, I think
there was more character development with the alien than there was the actual people.
Yeah,
I mean, it was beautifully shot. It was competently made.
That's Ridley Scott. He's got visually, he hasn't lost his touch.
No, I mean,
he's definitely still got the visuals.
It was amazing to see a Ridley Scott alien film. Like I was saying,
that was cool.
And I mean, I'm game to see more of it. But the thing that really was amazing about Aliens, the
James Cameron
aliens, was the fact that here you had this army going up against
Bill Paxton,
and Bill Paxton,
Paxton.
Yeah, it had the right amount of humor and tension, and there was character development. This lost a lot of that for me, and. Although, again, it expanded the Alien universe and there were some interesting set pieces, I never felt there was a sense of danger with anybody. I knew who was going to die pretty much right away, and it had an ending that I really expected coming from a mile away, and that bothered me so much so it bothered me. All the way through the last act, I was just like, okay, I knew this twist was going to happen in the back of my mind, and so that really bugged me. But it did bring up some interesting questions. I mean, one of the things that I like about specifically Alien and Aliens and this movie is that the thematically it feels like the same universe. They definitely feel like they're all...
Yeah, they definitely recaptured the vibe.
Yeah.
Like that's there. The biggest pet peeves are with the story structure.
Now, what interesting thing?
I like the creation theme.
Yeah,
that's like and you.
And there's a nice little nod if you're a deep, fan of Blade Runner. There's a nice little nod to Blade Runner. In fact, I've heard
there's even a trailer for Blade Runner in the beginning.
There is, and I've heard Ridley Scott actually say that Blade Runner and Aliens happen in the same universe.
And that was before Marvel started this whole shared universe thing.
Yeah, Ridley Scott was doing it well before then. So anyway, if you're going to go see it again, it's nice to have a big screen experience, but you can wait for the cheap theater. And
it's a B- movie. That's the way I'm just going to leave it at that. It's a B- movie. So definitely if you want to have a little bit of fun and enjoy a little mediocre movie, you go right ahead. Just don't be expecting it to meet your expectations if you're a huge Alien and Aliens fan. It's not quite there,
right?
But it's a step up. I mean, it's better than Alien 3. It's
definitely canon.
It's way better than Alien 4 or whatever that one was called, Resurrection. It's way better than that one.
Ooh.
Oh, it's even better than Alien vs Predator.
Yeah,
and Requiem.
There is a bad taste.
I forgot about Alien vs Predator and Alien Requiem.
Oh my god, those movies.
This one is better than that.
There's a bad taste in my mouth that is as bad as the bad taste in my mouth I had from drinking this sip of this grass soda. So, there you go.
Just in case that one, I have sweet corn soda here.
And we also have peanut butter soda, for those of you.
Yeah, we like to drink these because they're delicious.
They're refreshing.
Yeah, we just drink them for fun.
So, do you agree with us or do you disagree? Leave a comment in the comment section below and let us know what you thought of Alien Covenant. I'd love to hear. Yeah, are we wrong? Do you think it was the best movie ever?
You probably do. I bet you think we're wrong. And you know what? You have that right.
You do.
You have that right.
So we will do more movie reviews hopefully during the summer, at least until July 4th.
Hopefully we'll bring better news next time.
Yeah. So
sorry to be such downers.
Yeah. Until then, I would say that was worth what, $3, $5? How much would you pay?
I'd probably. I would have no problem paying $6.
$6. I would have paid $6.
$6 is this is a $6 movie.
$6 movie.
In the age of $12 movies, it's a $6 movie.
You paid $13.50 for my ticket.
I did, and now probably never going to get paid back because.
I'll pay you back.
You're a dick.
Minus $1.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.